Good Friday morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well and hope you're gearing up for a good weekend. Today, day 5, as we wrap up the goodness of God and what that looks like. And it's funny because the other day I sent a picture to some friends of the sky. It was just this amazing. It looked like a painting, really, from the clouds that had parted from the rain that we had got through the early part of the week, and it just reminded me of God's creation and how the skies declare His handiwork, as Psalm 19:1 says. Today, let us talk about gift of creation and new life. How can we look at God as a good father? How do we know the goodness of God that sits in our life? Well, it's simple and it's as easy as this, and it sounds crazy to some of us, but we can look at God's creation. We can look at the new life that we've been given through Jesus Christ, and we can say, God, you are good no matter what. Psalm 19:1, the heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of His hands. Man, we can go in to Romans chapter 1, I believe it is, and it speaks about God's creation, how He gave us creation, His goodness. You can go to the book of Genesis and look at how creation was formed through His hands. God created our world. And there's times that I've always said that I've heard from the Lord a lot when it comes to nature. Like I've went on men's retreats, I've went hiking on my own and just sat in quiet time with God. And He's always spoken to me through nature. And that has always been a way that I've looked at God's goodness in my life. So maybe that's something you need to try out. Take a day, take 2 or 3 hours, just take a walk somewhere and just think about God's goodness in His creation. And we also have to point to this new life that Jesus gave us when He went to the cross. I've been reading through the Gospels of when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane, and He prayed to the Father, let this cup pass over me, but nevertheless your will be done. Jesus knew that His mission was to go to that cross so that we could have eternity. And Ezekiel 36:26 talks about giving you that new heart, that heart of stone that you once had as an unbeliever or whatever it may be, was cast away, and God gives you a new heart. God is patient with us, whether we think He is or not. He is patient with us. He's been very patient with me for 43 years. Trust me, I've got stories and testimonies and just things I can look back and go, man, God, you were really patient with me there and help restoring me a new heart. Let's look at 2 Corinthians 5:17 real quick as we talk about this new life and we close up. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old is gone, the new is here. If you're in Christ, a born-again believer, that old you, that old Chad, he's gone. That old Chad before 17 when I gave my life to Jesus is gone. That old Chad in my 20s and 30s when I ran from the Lord and ran from His voice, He wiped that slate clean. He said, I'm good. My goodness blankets you. My goodness was surrounding you even when you thought that life was falling apart. That's what He's saying to you right now, whatever you're going through. Look at creation today. Think about the new life. Think about your children that were born and that new life that was given to you to be a father or a mother to. And understand that God's goodness surrounds us no matter where we go. Guys, I love you, and I hope this week's been a blessing of just speaking of God's goodness. I know that some of you are going through crazy times in your life and something I could probably never imagine, really. But I guarantee you that God's with you. He walks with you. He's beside you. He's for you. He's not against you, and He loves you. I'll see you next week.